right, that's the man Kel Songs and Trumpets. Good morning, afternoon, and evening to you wherever you are on the continent, whatever time zone you're in at the moment, and also around the world. This is Creative's Corner. I am Prince Benjamin, and we've got another talent seated and ready for a conversation on Creative's Corner. This is Africa Global Radio, AGR, streaming live on africaglobalradio.com. PB Prince Benjamin here, and this afternoon from our headquarters in Accra, we've got Jeeniors with us. All right. He spells it differently. Yeah, let us have it.
Jeeniors.
All right. So what's the birth name and how did it change to Jeeniors, spelled this way?
So my birth name is Frederick Niadokwesoatitegu Jr. I was named after my grandfather.
All right. Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Go again.
So Frederick Adokwesoatitegu Jr. So I'm called Junior at home. So I basically
because that's the first thing that came to my mind when I saw the spelling.
Yeah.
I was like, this is Junior.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
So the Junior, and then I created it sounded, I wanted something to sound like a genius. So I took the word and then fused it with my name that people know me with at home and everywhere. So that was the idea behind the name.
Okay.
So I created it just to look similar with Junior. Then I just added a S.
You combined Genius and Junior.
Yeah.
Junior being your name.
Yeah.
Because you were named after the senior, the original, which is your grandfather.
The senior, yeah.
Right. But do you also consider yourself a genius?
Yeah, I'm a genius.
Can you make a case for that?
Yeah, definitely. So I write and I sing too as well. Yeah. So I feel that it's only me can tell the stories or my perception of life through my music. Yes. So basically that's what the name is coming from. That's how I see myself.
Okay. All right. Your song Control, do you think it expresses this idea?
Yeah, it is. It is. When you look at the current market, hardly will you see any creative work like something like Control. So
now that's a bold statement. You're saying that there is nothing in the Afrobeats conversation or catalog that sounds like Control.
Yes.
Wow.
Hallelujah.
That's a good time to play this song. It's by Jeeniors, and he's our guest this afternoon from Accra, Ghana, AGR Creative's Corner. All right, this is from Jeeniors, who is our guest on Creative's Corner this afternoon from our headquarters in Accra. This is AGR Africa Global Radio, our story, our growth, our future. You're listening to Prince Benjamin. Jeeniors is here, sat across me in the studio.
Yeah.
And yes, I like the hook. Yes, catchy. But would you say really this is so exceptional? There's nothing like this in the Afrobeats catalog.
Yeah, I can state strongly for that.
Are you just blowing air, or you're being serious?
I'm not capping.
There is nothing like this in the Afrobeats catalog.
I don't think so. You can mention one if you have anything that sounds like this.
What genre is this?
That's an Afrobeat song.
So what's about this that's not in the others?
No, none of the current songs is talking about something that's it's not direct. That the person is not direct with what they are saying in the song. So when you listen to the song, what do you think the song is about?
You like the way she controls. You're talking about her body. You said stuff about her body in the song, and then the chorus says you like the way she controls, right?
That's what you think, but that's not what it means.
Okay, so what does it mean?
It's basically a bedroom song.
Yeah, but we understand what you're saying.
No, but it's not direct, right? It's not directly saying when people listen to the song, they think
Okay, so
you are confessing love.
I gathered you're confessing love.
Love to a woman.
Oh, no.
That's not what you think.
Did you think that, Michael? Did you think that, Vic? Everybody knows if you're saying you like her body and you like the way she controls, it's sex. Who doesn't know?
But not everybody gets that.
Or if you're talking to KG children, they wouldn't know, but we know. We're not in KG.
But I get it. But
and there are million songs. There are a million Afrobeat songs like
that's
that.
the perception we've got so far.
I like Sobolo.
With what's Sobolo?
Stoneboy Sobolo. What do you think he's talking about? A song about a woman, but in the chorus he's talking about Sobolo. What do you think he's talking about? Ginger. When you hear Wizkid and Kelvin Boy talk about you the ginger me.
I get that. I get it.
Yeah, so I'm not convinced, man.
Really?
I'm not convinced that there's nothing like this in the Afrobeats catalog.
Well, I didn't say there's nothing 100%. I said you hardly will you see anything sounding like this.
It's not hard though.
It's not.
It's not.
Really.
Because I just gave you examples. Like, if I go through the Spotify playlist right now, I'll find 1,000 songs like this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. So, yeah,
well,
the next time you pull that up, you better be ready. I don't roll like that.
Okay.
But I like the song. I like the hook. I think it's catchy. Especially when it repeats.
Repeats.
Yeah.
So the repetition vibe is strong.
Yeah, I mean it has it grows on you, I guess. Yeah, when it plays again, when the chorus comes again. How did you get into music?
How it has always been with me since in my teens. So after high school, and I made just a freestyle, I think a cover song, and I put it out. And
what cover? What song were you singing?
I think it was a cover for Irene Logan's "Runaway" with Asem.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, that was a cover song. I put it out, and
so you did the rap and the singing?
No, I just did my own thing on it.
Oh, okay, just the beat. You used the Richie Mensa beat.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So I just put it out. The reception was good, and I decided to do it. And then 2016, I decided to go professional and take it full time. So
it's been 7 years since you started on this journey.
Yeah.
7 years since you went professional.
Yeah.
How would you say the 7 years? How's it been?
Oh, definitely there's been ups and downs, but it's good for the experience. I think it's great. I've been enjoying it since, and we are still here.
We just had a conversation on the program before this one, the Africa Daily Show, with Panji Anof. Do you know Panji?
Yeah, I know him very well.
Right,
I follow him very well.
I would have been shocked if you did. Right. Okay. So we had a conversation about why people do music. Some do it for the fame, others do it for the business. Right?
Yeah.
Others also do it just because they're talented. Which one is it for you?
I'm a very let me say staunch fan of Pan-Africanism. I want to see a new Africa, or the Africa Nkrumah wanted for us all. So I think, and I'm very passionate about it. And
which one is that?
What?
Which one is the Africa that Nkrumah wanted? For those who don't know, I mean.
Okay. Yeah, so basically Nkrumah wanted us to be free. Not just free physically or politically, but economically, in such a way that, we young ones or future generations to come will be free to live their life here, will enjoy and grow here, so that the whole continent will grow together and flourish. That's what I think Nkrumah wanted for us all. Okay. So
that's what you're passionate about.
Yeah, I'm very passionate about that. That's one part that influenced my music. So I think, what can I do to help? What can I do to push what I'm passionate about? And I think music gives me the bigger platform. So if I put my voice on a song, it can travel to far places that basic things cannot get to. So I can champion whatever perception I want to push through my music. So that's, let me see, the main reason why I picked that music.
Okay. So you want to show a different side of Africa to the world.
Exactly.
You want to project the new Africa to the world.
Exactly.
Okay, and that's an Africa which is economically free, as you said, proud of itself.
Proud of itself.
All right, and is this expressed in all your songs, or it's in some of your?
Some of them.
All right.
Some of them.
Yeah. Okay.
At least, if I don't say maybe Africa is great or Ghana is beautiful or something, at least my language and the things I say in the song, my style, my brand in such a way that its fashion sense will push all these things to put Africa in a certain light that, it push this Pan-Africanism thing.
Right. So do you think you live in a country where you're not free to be creative, make money? How would you assess, in light of what you just said?
Yeah.
As a young person living in Ghana.
Well, this is not rocket science, but most of the people that I grew up with have all, gone to seek greener patches elsewhere. I think, and if truly we were free and we had the economic freedom to, chase our dreams or whatever thing we want to achieve, I think everybody will be here. I mean, most of my friends and my colleagues that I grew up with, started with, they will be here with us. But, it's not like that. The system is very difficult, and it's going on and on and on and on. It looks like it's not going to end anytime soon. So that's why I think so.
Is there anything that you're proud of when it comes to Ghana or Africa presently?
Oh yeah, our music, our film, especially Ghana, the peace that we enjoy here, the security that we enjoy here. So there are quite a lot of things that we will see or will look at and we feel proud of.
Right, Jeeniors is his name, and he is our guest for Creatives Corner today on AGR Africa Global Radio, streaming live on africaglobalradio.com. Our story, our growth, our future. He's got a song called Prayers.
Yeah.
And Barry Musa, who hosts the Africa Daily Show, he pointed at this, saying that it's a really good song, so I guess you've got a fan in him. Let's check out the reason. All right, so I think I understand why Barry likes this song. It's called Prayers. It's by Jeeniors, who is our guest this afternoon on the Creatives Corner program on AGR Africa Global Radio. Wow. Okay, this is a really good song. The first one was cliche. This is also, the theme is cliched in the sense that we have a lot of these motivational songs, people praying to God, they want better days and all of that. But there's something unique about this one, this particular song, compared to the first one that we played. First of all, I like the women that you had singing behind you. What are their names? I'm looking for them, but
well, the producer worked on that.
All right.
The producer worked on that.
Okay, so you don't know who sang on your song?
No.
Wow. Meaning you don't even shout them out. I understand. I mean, this is the usual thing, but I'm going to use you as a scapegoat. It's all right. I don't think it's right. A lot of musicians, producers will handle the production. They will do the backing vocals and everything. Sometimes before they get into the studio to lay their vocals, sometimes after they've laid down the vocals, they have the backing vocalists come and do it, and they don't know who did it. So, man, like you are promoting this and you don't know who you worked with
It's
on the song.
It's strange.
It's not right. Right, and they deserve some shouts from you as well.
Yeah, okay.
And that could also help promote the song, you know.
Yeah,
Because if you were mentioning them on Instagram, they would feel proud. Okay, I worked on something. It's on social media. They would see comments under it. They would be moved to share the link for that particular post, or even the link for the song to the streaming platforms, and that could be revenue for you.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
That's an opportunity missed, but it's not too late.
yeah. That's an education. So
Yeah, you're still friends with the producer, I hope.
yeah.
You paid him, so you're still friends.
Yeah,
So, quickly talk to him and find out the ladies' names.
Sure.
Call them, shout them out like, "Oh, thank you for what you did on the song."
Yeah.
At least AGR commented that
Yes.
their work on it was good. Yeah. Also, I like the Ga.
Yes.
Yeah, I like the Ga. You're a Ga.
Yeah, I'm a Ga.
Through and through. Both parents.
No. Ga and Fanti.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Ga and Fanti.
Okay, but you sing in Ga more?
Yeah, I sing in Ga more.
Do you speak Fanti?
Just a little bit. My Fanti is sports.
It's Paul, so it was good before.
It was good before.
When did this start spoiling?
Oh, when I think in my teens. Yeah.
You had moved to Accra or something? Or you lived in Accra? Or...
I've lived in Accra all my life.
Right.
But I left my mom to stay with my grandma. So
Granny is from the Ga side.
yes.
And your mom is from the Fanti side.
Fanti.
So your father
My father is a Ga. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so that's what happened. Right. Not to bash you in.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I mean, both languages are beautiful.
Sure.
But this is the Ga land. Right?
Yeah.
As they usually say. I can't speak Ga. My parents can. I'm usually, chided for not speaking Ga or not being able to speak it because people say I live in Accra or the Ga land. I eat Ga kinky.
Yeah, it's strange.
I can hear a bit of it. If you insult me, I can tell you to see. I think that's useful enough.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely.
But it's something that I aspire to. That one day, hopefully, I'll be able to, string a few sentences, together in Ga.
You should. It's not difficult.
Yeah. It's not difficult.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous language, especially when it's used for singing.
Yes.
Yeah. When in speech, that one it's debatable. All right. People have this caricature or this stereotype of the Ga language.
Yeah.
When in speech, they think it's too what's it called? It's too boisterous.
Yes.
Too violent, in quotes, not violent in the literal sense, but it's a very forceful, very masculine language.
Yes.
Yeah. But when it's sang, it presents.
It's beautiful.
It presents in a. I mean, even in speech, someone would say beautiful. I'm just saying that people make these remarks about the Ga language when in speech. I always tell them though, it depends on who is saying it.
Yes.
I always tell them that.
Yes.
Yeah. Anybody who thinks the Ga language is the stereotypical, rough, language and speech, I tell them no. It depends on who said it and which part of the city you're hearing it. Yeah. But in music, I think it's undisputed. It's a really pleasant, language to hear in music, and it's giving us some of our very best musicians. Tiny, Adani Best, Lucky Mensa, Darko Vibes, what's his name? Amanziba. Yes, he's the one the legendary Amanziba.
The legend.
So it's a really beautiful language and useful as well. But what do you like about the language?
I think what I like about the language is the confidence, like you say. Yes, the confidence that it changes out when you speak it or when you put it on a record.
Right.
And the melodies that come from that side too as well. Yes, because I think the Ga sound or the Ga rhythms or melodies or whatever it is played a huge role in high life music back in the 90s. So that's why previously I used to my songs were dominantly English and Twi. Yeah, but when we rebranded, I decided, that's where I'm coming from, and that's where people know me a lot. Who am I? and all that. People don't really believe I'm a Ghan. Yeah, so I
need to show it.
Yes, exactly. So that's why I picked it up. So that's it.
All right, I like that. The confidence.
Yeah.
And also the expressions that it comes with when you speak it.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Lovely song. Lovely song. Who would you say is your inspiration, or who are your inspirations?
A whole lot. I like Hiplife very much. Yeah, I think from the background that we grew up in. I grew up in the era where Hiplife transitioned into Hiplife. Those the 2000s where Ufria Ponsa and all, especially the book bags and that JQ sound. That's where I come from. So,
Okay. So I was thinking the 90s, because that's when Hiplife became Hiplife.
Yeah.
But what you're talking about, I get what you mean. There was a certain era or time in our music where you couldn't distinguish between the Hiplife and the Hiplife.
Yes.
And that's the JQ.
That's the JQ.
And what's his name? Pier 2s.
Yes.
They mixed or created this sound that you couldn't really tell. There was even raga.
Yes,
in those days, the Hiplife or Hiplife, whatever it was then.
And those times, it was dominantly by the Ghana was dominant inside the Ghana sound. Those what we call the Jama and the Panlogo,
So, which has now become Afrobeats.
Yeah, yeah.
Your timer, so Jeeniors is from the tradition, the Ghana tradition. Who gave the Hiplife Afrobeat this time? So he's from that.
Yeah. So that's the that's kind of artists, the circle of artists that I'm talking about. So those are the artists that will inspired me a lot. I'm talking about the Euphorian Ponsens, the book bags, the JQ sounds and all those people. But right now I look up to Stonebwoy a lot. He's really working hard. He's one person I look up to very much, especially when it comes to his dedication to the arts and the way he makes his passion drive his work, the work he puts inside of his work. Even though he's up there, he's still pushing. You understand?
He's not lost the hunger.
Yes.
He's still passionate.
He's always going for it. Yes, he's always going for it. I love him for that. And Burna Boy and Wizkid, I've always been a fan of those two, especially the way they carry themselves, their sound, and their branding too as well. So these are the few people that have inspired me up until now.
Right. Okay. How does music come to you? Can you remember any of the songs that we've played? How it came to you, the moment it came to you?
Yeah, Control.
The bedroom song. You were in the bedroom?
No. Mostly it comes, I hear, hardly will you see me writing from scratch. I usually write when I hear the beats or rhythms like that. So Control, I picked it from the beats. I got the producer sent me the beat. I listened to it, and then from there it goes. It feels like a what should I use mood. Just listening to it and then vibing to it.
An atmosphere is created.
Yes, the melody comes and then you pick it up from there. Prayer.
Okay, so you work from melody to lyrics.
Yes, from melody to lyrics. Always like that. That's how it has to be. And prayer to sing. Prayer, I was just in the mood of, wake up in the morning and you feel like, listening to all these gospel songs, and then it comes like that. I think that was the only one I created from the melodies before the beats.
Right.
Yeah, that was the only one. But mostly it comes from the beats. I listen to the beat and then I pick it up from there.
Okay. Only You. What is it about?
It's just you professing your love for somebody. Yeah, and you telling the person that there's nothing that's going to come between your love for them. That's basically what the song is talking about.
All right, let's check it out. AGR Creatives Corner. I'm Prince Benjamin. Call me PB. I'm with Jeeniors. This is his Only You. Another another one from our guest this afternoon from our headquarters in Accra, AGR, Africa Global Radio. Creatives Corner is the program, and the song is Only You. It's by Jeeniors, spelled Jeeniors. Jeeniors. It's a combination of his name, Junior, because he's named after his grandfather, who obviously is the senior, and he fancies himself a genius. So that's how he created the name, as told us at the head of this conversation on Creative's Corner. All right, this song, it interpolates an old Hiplife song.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Which, the song. Rakia.
That's Oforian Ponsa and Kofi Nti.
Yeah, Kofi Nti.
Big song from the era that you spoke about.
Yeah. But largely it was an inspiration from Selfish.
Selfish by King Promise, produced by Kill Beats.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was where the inspiration came from.
Right.
And the one Amido sounded right for the song, so that's why I just put it inside.
Right. Are you ready if Kofi Nti and Oforian Ponsa pull up to you?
Yeah. I've been thinking about that too, but
they are waiting for you to blow. Right now, if they come for you, you may sell your shit. They don't want the shit. They are waiting for you to blow proper. Then they will come for you. So just you and your management note that and get ready. It's better to be prepared. You understand? Right. Or keep it off the streaming platforms for now until you settle it, and then you can. But that's just, by the way, a conversation that we can have off air. Yes, it brings us to your latest, however.
Yes.
Can't Stop My Energy.
Yeah.
All right, so we've done 2 love songs or 2 romantic, pieces, Control and Only You. We've also done Prayer. I have a feeling that this latest song is in line with Prayer, right? It's more the motivation, confidence, nothing can stop me. Right, you can't kill my vibe. Something like that.
That's something.
Right, so who triggered you? What birthed this?
Well, it was a down moment that I was going through, and I had this beat for a while now. So I was on my way to work in a Trotsky, and I was I think that the car was noisy, so I decided to listen to some music, and it wasn't cutting in for me. So I said, okay, let me just play some instrumentals that I had. So I just plugged it in, and then it came. You can't stop my energy. I said, you can't stop my energy. Man, I'm too good. I run this shit, and that's how we put it. So after that, I just recorded the melody when I went to work. I just went to hide somewhere and put down the melodies and then fixing the words, and then that's it. That was how it was born.
All right. So you can't think back on someone that offended you, someone
No.
you find an opponent, a situation that was an obstacle for you. It's nothing like that. It's just an innocent,
it
inspiration.
It was just
listen to a beat and then you felt this is the message.
It was just some down moments where we are at a point where work and other things, you're working on something, and it's not going right for you. That time I wanted to drop my EP, and I didn't seem to find the resources and whatever I needed to put together to bring it out. And we haven't released a song in a very long time, so all these things were bothering me. It was kind of weighing down on me. So that was the down moment I was talking about. So I was going through that, and then I happened to find myself in the car and going to, and it happened.
Right. That's the story, and this is the song. Man like Jeeniors on Creative's Corner on AGR, Africa Global Radio. Our story, our growth, our future. That song, man. The high life.
Yeah.
The high life just sweet. So this is the beat that you originally listened to in the car?
Yes, that's the beat.
And so it wasn't a random beat, it was on your phone already?
It was
given you by the producer?
Yes.
Right. Wow, it's I like the high life. I like the high life.
Yeah,
in
the
song.
strings in the song.
Yeah. I like the fact that it presents like an Afrobeat song, like a contemporary Afrobeat song. The drums,
Yeah.
almost like a hip hop or Hiplife,
Yeah.
but the strings,
The strings give you the high
high
life
life vibe.
feel.
Yeah. There's another artist who is doing something similar. So I'm very happy for this type of, music coming out from the young cats right now. It's really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like the vibe. So congrats on this.
Thank
It's a beautiful song.
Yeah.
I think you've got the talent. More years of experience and pushing yourself. I mean, I will not be surprised, what you do.
Yeah.
Especially if you carry on,
This kind of songs.
this kind of sound and the prayer, thing. I think there's something special there.
Yeah.
That could surprise the world.
Thank you.
Kudos on that.
Yeah.
So what's next? Do you have an activation program? Are you playing a show somewhere? Where can we find you?
Yeah. So we have a show on Sunday, right? Yeah. We have where's that? Labadi. Yeah. So we'll be at which side? Yeah, the Canos at Labadi on Sunday. We'll be playing there on Sunday. And I think next week, Saturday too, we'll be at the State House, the Ghana Food Festival. We'll be playing there too as well.
Okay.
So going forward, we'll be looking out for all these shows, and if the opportunity presents itself, we'll take it.
Right. Social media?
Jeeniors Music, JEENIORS Music on all platforms.
The music is spelled the ordinary way.
Yeah, the ordinary music. All platforms. You just follow me and then you see where I'm at.
Right.
So you come out and then vibe.
Right. What was I gonna ask? Do you have an EP album?
Yeah. The particular month we want to drop it, it's not out yet, but it's ready.
So you don't have an EP now. It's singles on your platform, Spotify.
Oh yeah, I have an album.
You have an album?
Yeah, I have an album.
What's the
there? Journey to Stardom.
Journey to Stardom.
Yes.
Right.
I have an album there. So
What genre is it? Is it like all that we've played, Afro beats?
no, that's an Afro dancehall kind of thing.
Right. All right.
Yeah. So just that that's the only album I have out yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Journey to Stardom.
Journey to
All right.
Stardom.
The last thing I'm going to say is the editing you did on this for the N word and the S word. Yeah, tighten it a bit more.
Yeah.
I heard the editing, but like
Well, there's an original editing. This is not.
This is not even the original.
This is
Okay,
not the
we need
editing.
the original.
Yeah.
we need the original. I got the editing, or the attempted editing on this, or the poorly done editing, but we need the actual editing. You understand?
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah, because it's a good song. Some of these things hinder the song going far on the radio.
Yes, on the radio.
You understand?
Yes.
So let's get that done. Sure. And another thing I'm going to tell you, it's all right to edit it and put the edited version back on your streaming platform. Then you have two songs that people can listen to, and it's more money for you.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I get it.
A lot of people edit their songs and they don't put the radio version online.
Oh, okay.
They give it only to the DJs.
Yeah.
But if you put the edited version there, anyone who doesn't listen to so-called songs with dirty words will go for the edited one, which is more streams for you.
Yeah.
Right? So consider that.
Nice.
Anyway, Jeeniors, it's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for sharing your time and your gift with the ATR listeners. Next week, we bring you another talent on the program, Creatives Corner. If you've got anything you'd like to say to end, thank anybody, shouts to any babe who controls. And we close.
Well, shouts to my partner, shouts to you, shouts to...
that's your partner as in your...
Yeah, my partner, my manager.
Okay, right.
Yeah, so shouts to him, shouts to my dad. This Monday is his birthday. Happy birthday to you, Dad. Shouts to my mom, shouts to family, friends, shouts to No Joke Studios, shouts to Mayor Entertainment who worked with me on Can't Stop My Energy, the video, and shouts to Vika, everybody, the team that works on this project. Shouts to you. Thank you very much and keep supporting.
Right. He didn't mention AGR, so this interview doesn't go live.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Shouts to the team. Shouts to ADR. Thank you very much for having me. I'm really grateful. I appreciate it.
Pleasure, man. Jeeniors, thanks once again. I am Prince Benjamin. Next week, we bring you another talent. Mickey and Victor. Barry, we're grateful for the help behind the scenes. I am Prince Benjamin. Enjoy the rest of our programming on Africa Global Radio, and let's take another listen to this record. It's called Can't Stop My Energy. Jeeniors is the artist.